into the workout now. So
Sweet.
we'll start off just doing some a bit of stretching. So we'll just start with some toe touches just to get a bit of a range of motion and loosen up the hips and joints and that sort of thing, so we don't injure ourselves. So just nice and slowly rotating from the hips down just to touch your toes, if you can. That's it. Just holding there for a minute and slowly coming back up. And we'll just do that a couple of times just to get a bit of movement happening. That's it. Perfect. And we're going to do a few leg workouts and that sort of thing. So we'll just start off by stretching out our quads a little bit. So we'll just on one foot, hold that if you can get balance. That's it. Stretching out the quads. And swapping over. That's it. That's the way. And we'll just stretch our arms out a little bit, get the shoulders moving and that. So we'll just get you to put one hand behind your back like that. Bit of pressure on the elbow. Just holding that for a little bit. And just swapping over when you're ready. That's it, very good. So what we'll do, we'll start off just doing some squats, I think.
Alright.
Will be a good way to start. So we're going to start with the squats, then we'll go into doing some lunges.
Yep.
And then we'll sort of progress into doing a couple of push-ups.
Yep.
Just to get a bit of strength through the chest. Some bent over one arm rows, which we'll show you as we go through. A little bit of a what's called a thoracic rotation pull through. That one will, when we get to that, we'll show you. It's a good one to sort of progress through your plank, and then after that, of course, we'll do the plank. So that'll sort of work on our core strength and do some cool down stretches, and then that'll be us for the day.
Nice.
Yeah. So starting off with the squats, we'll have your feet shoulder width apart. You want to keep your knees sort of pretty loose, so you don't want them to flare out. You also don't want them to come in. So we just have our legs shoulder width apart, and we're going to come down as if we're sort of sitting into a seat. You want to keep your chest nice and proud and up. So and you don't want to sort of come too far forward or too far back. So we'll just start off by coming down, keeping your knees to 90 degrees, and then coming back up and really engaging the glutes and the core when you're coming back up, keeping that chest nice and tall, and back to the same spot again. So we'll get you to give me about 8. That's it. Perfect. It's looking good, watching those knees, they're not flaring out too far. And really concentrate on pushing through the soles of your feet when you're coming up and getting that glute squeeze at the top. Very nice. That's it.
Cool.
That's it. Very good. Very good. Next, we're going to go into doing some lunges. So when you're doing a lunge, you don't want to sort of reach out too far. We're going to try and keep our knees at 90 degrees. You want to make sure your pelvis is nice and straight as well. So we'll just sort of, to start off, we'll just take a normal step forward, bring our knee down to the ground. If you want to put your hands on your pelvis, so your hip to sort of keep you engaged, and then returning back. And then we're going to swap feet and come down like that and back up. So if you're going too close, you'll find that you'll sort of won't balance too much. If you're too far out, you're going to sort of lose that momentum again. So just a nice normal step forward, looking straight ahead, chest nice and high, and just returning back. That's it. Very good. That's it. Making sure we're not stepping out too far. That's looking great. That's it. Very nice. Making sure those knees aren't flaring out too far. Keep the balance nice and strong and looking forward, chest up. That's it. Perfect. Very nice.
Cool.
Feeling alright so far?
Yep.
Good. That's it. Good. Alright, so next what we'll do is we're going to do a couple of push-ups. Have you done push-ups before? Sort of know roughly the idea. Yeah. So we're going to aim to do it on our toes and that sort of thing. So to start with, we're just going to lie down on the ground, toes, just on our toes like that, keeping our back nice and straight, our core locked in, with our hands just underneath our armpits. So we always sort of start from this position here, so we get a bit of an idea of what we're doing. Going to keep, just come up, keeping our chest, our back nice and straight, and you want to pull your belly button up into your spine when you're doing it, sort of thing, and that'll really help engage. So we're just going to start up there, push down, bringing your chin, your chest right to the mat, and then returning back up. So I get you to do 8 of those for me, please. That's it. Arms under, hands underneath the armpits there. That's looking good. Very nice. Yep. Making sure that we're pulling that belly button right up to our spine. Back nice and straight. Making sure that our hips don't drop or pelvis drops. That's it. Very nice. That's it. Very good. Alright, we're going to go into doing some bent over one-armed row. So we're going to use this bench here.
Yep.
What we're going to do is we're going to make sure our hands supporting us nice and comfortably, just sort of underneath your shoulder. Knees in a nice comfortable spot there. I'm just going to pick the weight up from here. And what I want you to do is really, when you come up, concentrate on getting that squeeze. So pull it right up to just underneath sort of your pec there. Keeping the elbow locked in nice and tight, not out too far. And really concentrating on pulling that squeeze up without sort of twisting and moving. So yeah, really concentrate on keeping yourself nice and locked in, nice and tight. Get that squeeze right up and going back down. Just get you to give me 8 of those, please. This out of the way. That's it, looking really good. Making sure you're getting that squeeze right up through the back here in your shoulder blade there. That's it. That's it. It's a good speed. Keep it at that sort of tempo. How's that weight feeling?
Yeah, that's no dramas.
That's it. Very good.
You want me to do the other side?
If you could, please. Yeah. That's it. Looking good. Concentrating on that squeeze through the back. Very good. Perfect. That's the way. Starting to feel a bit of a muscles moving now. That's it. So we'll get into doing that thoracic rotation pull through that we were talking about before. So this one's a bit of a different one, but it's really going to help with our progression. So we're going to start in the push-up position, bar just there, and we're just going to come through and move across to the other side like that. And same again. So just making sure that you're not sort of rolling over, but just getting that nice core locked in, twist, move across. Same principles as the push-up sort of thing. I'm going to keep that Keep that hip from dropping. Keep the core locked in. That's it. That's good. Should be feeling a bit of a twist, bit of a burn in the twist there.
Yeah.
And if it's too much, we can scale it back a bit. So just sort of tell me how you're feeling with it.
It's all good.
Feeling good?
How many more?
2 more. That's it. Beautiful. There you go, getting a bit of puff now?
Yeah.
That's one way we can gauge through the workout is what's called the talk test. So if you can talk to me in a couple of words, then I know that we're sort of up at a good a good rate.
Yeah.
But if you're just kind of at the point where you're like
Yeah.
grunting, I know that we're probably pushing it a bit fast, so we scale it back a little bit,
Cool.
So that's a good way of knowing what we're doing. All right, just to wrap it up, we'll do the plank.
Yep.
Everyone sort of knows what the plank is, but yeah, really important. We'll make sure our core's locked in. Similar sort of thing again in the push-up position, but we just want to make sure that your elbows are sort of directly underneath your shoulders. Hands are out nice and straight like that. That'll give you a good stability.
Mm-hmm.
Locking your core, keeping our belly button up to our spine, and making sure that those hips aren't dropping or that we're not up like a bridge as well.
Yep.
Keeping nice and strong and locked in. So I get you to do that for 30 seconds for me. I'll just start the timer now. That's it. That's it, looking good. So with that combination of the thoracic rotation we did before and this, they're really going to work hand in hand as we're moving on to sort of increase that core strength, and we'll see it really start to progress nicely.
Cool.
How are you feeling there?
Yeah. Starting to feel the shakes.
10 seconds to go. 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Very good, mate.
Cool.
Very good. Well, that's sort
Thank
of
you.
wrapped up the workout. So what we're going to do is just do a couple of cool down stretches and that sort of thing, just so that we don't go off and pull a muscle when you get in the car or something like that. So same sort of thing. Just after doing those the leg workouts, we're just going to stretch the quads out. And do that each side. Swapping over. It's really important doing the cool down stretching and that sort of thing, just to avoid that injury, especially when the muscles are loaded up with all that. So we'll just go down and we'll do the toe touches again. Just that's it.
Still can't touch.
Still can't touch. Well, we can work on a bit of flexibility and that sort of thing as well throughout it. So that's a good one to note, I think. And we'll just come across, bring your arm across your body and just pull it back up to yourself there. And swapping over when you're ready. That's it. Very good. Alright, mate. Well, that probably wraps it up
Cool.
for today.
Yeah.
Thanks very much. Hope you had
Thank you.
fun.
Thank you.
And yeah, let's get into it.
Cool. Happy with that.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.